Hello and welcome back to my playthrough of Neverwinter Nights. So, we're now onto the Hordes of the Underdark. Go, obviously, chapter 1 and select Sauron.
Waterdeep, one of the greatest cities in all of Faerun. It is home to a multitude of peaceful townfolk from all races and all walks of life. Beneath Waterdeep, however, lies a different realm. This is the deep dungeon known as Undermountain. Built by the mad wizard Halaster. Here, Halaster tests adventurers who trespass therein with the deadliest of traps and the most dangerous of creatures. All but the luckiest meet their deaths in its dark halls. Regardless of this presence beneath them, the people of Waterdeep feel safe enough. For while one may enter Undermountain, it is rare that anything actually comes out. Until now. For there is another realm that exists beneath even Undermountain, a place of shadows and evil known only as the Underdark. It is here that the sinister dark elves known as the Drow rule next to other subterranean horrors unknown to most on the surface world above. And it is the Drow who now lead an army of these creatures into the streets of Waterdeep, besieging the city from below in a campaign of blood and terror. And in their darkest hour, the lords of Waterdeep have issued a call for a hero. Someone who can face these dark elves and all their brethren in their own land. Someone who can defeat the Hordes of the Underdark.
I trust that your preparations are complete.
Very nearly, Dread Mistress. It should only be a matter of
Do not test my patience, Iblis. Would you have me wait? I, the terror of all the Underdark? The Dark Queen of Shadow?
Of course not, my mistress.
Then proceed. I wish to see this being who my agents say can stop my great rise.
I do not believe anyone could stop you now, great Valsharis.
So I thought. But my agents have resources beyond the means of mortals. This one will be my undoing, so they say, if I do not act in time. So proceed, wizard. I will wait no further.
Soleno Samatska! Soleno Samatska!
What is this? A surfacer? And a male, no less. Have your spells become faulty, fool?
No, mistress. This is indeed an image of the one who shall defeat us.
I will not be defeated. This image shows but a threat. It shall be dealt with like the others. You, male, remove this dead fool and summon my red sisters. Now.
Yes, Dread Mistress.
And you, surfacer, whoever you are and whatever threat you pose, you will not be able to hide. The Drow shall strike swiftly and without mercy.
Wait. You stand shivering in the chill night air, sweat coursing down your body. You're somehow woken suddenly from your slumber, leaping from your bed to face what? A memory of your strange dream still rings clearly in your head, along with an inner alarm that tells you all is not right. Suddenly you notice a drow elf. She appears to be trying to break into the chest with your personal belongings. A pretty young woman rushed in, a mixture of fear and concern in her face. You vaguely remember as the daughter of the innkeeper.
Excuse me, is everything... Oh my word!
She finally spots the corpse of the drow thief and covers her mouth in horror. Is the inn under attack? No, I don't think so, my lord. I only entered your room because I heard a commotion from the hall. The drow woman, is she dead? Yes, I killed the thief. I don't think she was just a thief, my lord. She probably took your equipment so you wouldn't be defenceless. So you would be defenceless when the drow assassins show up. There's been a pattern for that's been the pattern for the other attacks. I think I was warned, actually. Something woke me up. Then you are a lucky man, my lord. Many important people have been attacked in their homes here in Waterdeep, but unlike you, they haven't survived. But how could this thief even have known that you were here? You only just arrived in the city. I'll have to tell my father about this. We take pride in the safety of our guests. The thief must have used magic. That's the only way she could have gotten in here undetected. She must have used that same magic to send your equipment back to wherever she came from. Any idea where I can get replacement gear? Tamsil frowns. Father's gathered weapons, armour and other equipment here in the inn to help in the defence of Waterdeep. Anyone working to save the city is welcome to any of it. Everything is stored in the armoury just across the hall. Just take whatever you need. Yep, thanks. I'll go there right away. I know the equipment in the armoury isn't suitable for a hero like you, Saul, but it's the best we've got. Now, please excuse me. I have to go speak with my father. I'll tell him what happened here, but it would be best if you didn't mention it to the other guests. We don't want to start a panic in the inn. Father will take steps to see this doesn't happen again. Thank you, that'll be all. Goodbye, my lord. Once you have what you need from the armory, please go downstairs to the main room. My father's waiting there to speak to you. Okay, so we've got Relic of the Reaper. Briefly track the plane shadows. Okay. Portal stone. Uses right, so that's what I used for teleporting. What have we got? Dagger of acid damage. And an blue ion stone. Increases my wisdom. Probably want to sell that. Yawning portal dagger. Damage penalty might be. Nope. Right. Well, first things first. Let's cast Knock. Because we are going looting. History of the Creator races. Sell the blue ion stone. More rogue stones. 3,000 gold. I've still got all my gold though. Ice arrows. Okay, nice. And we will literally loot everything just to sell it. Gloves of the Hind Fist, natural armor. Take that potion. Belt, take that ring. Take the healer's kit. These tools I'm probably going to need. dark skin. The natural armor might be useful. We've got potion endurance. Axe.
Such weight.
Okay. I don't think I've got anything that buffs my strength. But I'll stick on the rings. I definitely want to lose everything. Even though I can't really carry it at the moment. And I want to rest so I can summon Spot and my ghoul. Let's try this other room first. I think, yeah. Oh, shifting my alignment towards chaotic. Whatever will I do? Potion of iron guts. So this is great. I will sell that. Probably worth money. Can I rest here? Yes. Alright. What am I missing there? Oh, healing potions. Right, I remember. Some Spot and a ghoul. Let's talk to these people.
I greet you.
This ancient-looking man appears ready for battle, though his frail body can barely keep itself upright beneath the weight of his armour. Am I so old that I'm of no use to anyone? I'm one of the few who has entered Undermountain and returned to tell the tale. But now they tell me I'm too old to help war deep against these foes. You're not too old, get down there and fight. He snorts a derisive laugh. What world are you living in, boy? Dernan has forbidden me to go down there. No, I'm too old. I'm just fooling myself. It hurts just to swing my sword for a short period of time. I'll never be of use again. Well, that's right. If you think you're too old, then maybe you are. I suppose so. Leave me to my aged thoughts, young hero.
I greet you.
Although this man looks human, faint traces of elven features reveal a mixed heritage. He appears to be meditating, but as you approach, his eyes open and he smiles in greeting. Good morning to you, friend. I'm glad to see you up and about this morning. I believe you and the other heroes here shall finally hear what good Dernan has planned for you all. The other heroes here shall finally hear. Good writing, people. Hopefully he can shed some light on the recent assassinations and the denizens of the Dark that are appearing to make war on this fair city. Who are you? My name is Cyphus, a monk of the Guarded Mind Order. I've travelled here in hopes of finding new insights into the creatures of the Dark who now ravage the city. Very little has been written on the Underdark, and little of what has been written is verifiable. My order is interested in learning the truth of such things. And if what I've heard from the others is true, you are a famed adventurer. Perhaps I shall have to put some thought into documenting your presence in this war. Okay, goodbye. May your journey expand your mind and fill your life with wonders. Okay. You know what? This might speed me up. Ah, not quite, not quite. Oh. I'm going to sell a bunch of it anyway, so... Bunch of refugees. Tommy!
Hello.
The halfling rogue turns and regards you with an upraised brow and ready smirk. He boldly appraises your Percy, even though you are standing right there in front of him.
Oi, I think everyone's been waiting on you. About bloody time you popped down here.
The innkeeper has refused to acknowledge the rest of us until Sword makes an appearance. I, for one, did not journey so far to render aid only to be ignored. There's no need to be unkind, Dalen. This man deserves our respect. He is an adventurer of worth, and the fact that he is here is a boon to our cause. Huh? There ain't no cause that I know about that's going to pay me 100,000 gold like this one, will they? I agree with Tommy. Gold speaks louder than any cause I've ever heard of. That's not a thing for a bard to say, Charmin. Have you no sense of the epic? I wonder if our friend here would agree with you. Then why don't we ask him? What of it, Sauron? What's brought you towards deep in our hour of need? If there's a chance to kill something, I'll always take it. The sort of people looks at you uncomfortably for a moment. The half-orc stares at you openly before speaking. It appears that the tales of heroes such as yourself do not always tell the truth, so be it. The halfling steps forward, grinning and pats you on the back. Well, now that you're here, I'm sure you want to adventure with good old Tommy, eh? One thing though, if he wants me to unlock something, don't stand in your way. I'd like that. Of course you do. I'm Tommy Underdark after all. Well, we'll see how things play out, of course, but I'm always willing to take on a henchman. I should go. Aye, alright, you better get into the other room anyway. That fellow who runs the inn is waiting for you. Do we have... Could you buy stuff for me? From me? Everyone else is a refugee, but you've got a name.
What?
With long dried splatters of blood across his face and a nail in his hand, the dwarf looks contented and very drunk. I tell you the truth, I've a taste for blood and I'm going to taste more. Nothing could hold me back from this here Undermountain. As soon as I'm done me drink, I'm going hunting. I've got a hankering for some monster brains, served on me axe. I'd like a taste of that fare. I'll join you in that feast, friend dwarf. He slaps your shoulder and laughs. I thought you might. And call me Drowsy, won't you? Now me, I've eaten my way through a dragon's intestines to escape a delicate predicament. I don't mind telling you that a dragon's spleen is the juiciest meal a dwarf could enjoy, particularly while the dragon is still alive. And a much more enjoyable experience than having to eat your way through your brother's partly digested corpse. I promise you that. Okay, goodbye. Don't go getting eaten by no dragons now. The dwarf's eyes roll back in his head as he passes out, succumbing to the effects of the drinking rage. Okay. Parley? Maybe you can buy and sell stuff from me? Everyone else is refugees, and I want to sell stuff.
Hello there.
A pretty but quiet elf sips wine carefully from her glass before speaking. With all that is out of balance in this age, may my hospitality welcome and comfort you. Thank you. Times of stress and war do not exempt me from good manners, a lesson I am glad to see you understand. My name is Parley, I'm a Druid of Vassa, and you would be Sorn, correct? Yes, that is I. I've heard a few tales about you. Since I came to this part of the world, I used to dream about having tales told about me. It was another sorcerer such as yourself that convinced me to leave my homeland and enter this civilized world. But I'm sure you have no interest in hearing about my struggles. You must have enough of your own. Goodbye. You don't want to sell me anything or buy anything. Goodbye, sir. May your past be ever changing. Right. don't think I picked up any armour. Well, let's go sell me stuff. Dernan turns towards you as you enter the common room, a stern and solid man who is rumoured to have once been a great warrior. The relief now on his face is clearly visible.
Greetings. I am glad that you made it at last. I trust your accommodations were adequate?
Aside from the thief in my room. Dernan's features harden, a deep anger suddenly evident. Aye, Tamsil told me what happened. I cannot apologise enough. Once I would have been able to ensure the safety of my guests, but no longer. The damnable drag come and go as they please, it seems. These are dark times for our city. The enemies of Waterdeep must have learned you and Underdark call for heroes. Given your reputation, it's not surprising that they targeted you. The Drow will pay for this. I want my stuff back. And I do. Hold on a sec there. A Drow thief came and stole your equipment. If I'd known that you were such an easy mark, I might have nicked your stuff myself. Dernan silences Tommy's laughter with a cold glare. This is no joking matter. The Drow don't play games. I'm guessing the thief was only the first step in their mission. The Drow likely figured out you'd be more vulnerable without your equipment. A Drow assassin would probably have showed up a few seconds later to finish you off in your sleep. Fortunately, you woke up and thought of their plan. Others in Waterdeep haven't been so lucky. There are several reports of prominent citizens slain in their bed. Waterdeep is under attack. Its people live in fear. That's why I made the call you all responded to. We're going to do something about it. What do you have planned? Yes, Stern, tell us what must be done.
The city is under siege. Raiding parties of drow and other creatures rarely seen on the surface are attacking the city. We've determined that these attacks are coming through Undermountain.
But Undermountain has existed for centuries. Why hasn't there been any trouble before?
That's what we need to find out. The Labyrinth of Undermountain was created long ago by Halaster, a mage whose power may have rivaled even Elminster himself. Halaster ruled Undermountain like a brutal tyrant. It was his magic that kept the creatures within from pouring out to overrun Waterdeep. Now Halaster has suddenly decided to unleash his creatures on this city, and we need to find out why. I want to know what that mad mage is up to.
Why do you think Halaster is involved? It's odd that Halaster has aligned himself with the Dark Elves. He's never been too fond of them. But the Drow attacking through Undermountain, then that means Halaster must be involved. Would he still even be alive? Undermountain was built hundreds of years ago, but Halaster is an Archmage. Time doesn't mean the same to him as it does to us. Sorry. I'm certain he's still alive, and and that he's involved in these attacks.
It's pretty clear that the answers we seek can't be found here on the surface. The only hope we have of stopping Halaster is to send someone down into Undermountain after him.
So who's going on this mission? Anyone willing to risk the dangers of Undermountain is welcome. Waterdeep needs all the help it can get. Whether you all work together or alone is up to you, I suppose. As many of you know, this inn is built around one of the entrances to Undermountain, a magical well that descends thousands of feet down into the very depths of that ever-changing labyrinth. No, I don't intend to send anyone into the Undermountain unprepared. That would be suicide. I'll offer you what advice and equipment I can. In fact, I think it might be a good idea if... Wait, what was that noise, Father? Yeah, it's coming from the well room. Dernan listens intently for a moment before his eyes go wide in the realisation of what is about to happen.
Foul drow! You dare to attack my inn!
You're city, you're racist! The river will fall before the mountain.
They've come through the well!
You won't win! You won't! I will not let you do this! Creatures of darkness! Creatures of darkness!
Oh, okay.
My blade shall shorten your dark resistance.
Oh, I'm getting healed.
Go!
Yeah.
Come on! Let's go!
To the well room, quick!
I'm looting remains. Deacon? And I'm going to try and find someone to sell this stuff to.
I'll get you.
They're everywhere! They must have come through the well in the basement.
Yeah.
Greetings.
I came here to prove myself an Undermountain, but the drought made short work of me. If not for that priestess, I'd still be nothing but a corpse. Maybe it's time for me to give up my adventuring ways and settle down. At the very least, I won't be going using that well of Durnans to go down to Undermountain. Okay. I guess there's nothing for it.
Prepare to be eviscerated! You will die!
Let us attack with the glory of heroes!
Prepare to be eviscerated, fool!
Let us attack with the glory of heroes!
No escape! I'll see you dead!
Levi's testicles doing work.
It was a close thing, but I think we've managed to drive them back. I need you four to stay here and guard the well until then.
Look out! Follow that abomination, quickly!
Greetings, adventurer.
Durnan wipes the dust off his clothing brusquely, having just recovered from the effect of the Beholder's ray. His expression is a clear mix of helpless frustration and rage.
Blast those four fools! What were they thinking? Rushing headlong into the well like a bunch of impatient children! Don't they realize how dangerous Undermountain is?
Do you want me to go after them? I don't want you rushing off in a blind rage like those others, Sauron. You have to be smart about this. You'll need to be properly prepared before you go into Undermountain. You're the only one that we can turn to now, Sauron. None of the other adventurers here can measure up to you, not even close. You're Waterdeep's last hope. I'll do my best. Durnan nods relieved, though he still looks at you apprehensively. I can't help but think I'm making a deal with the devil here, considering your reputation. Yep, it's well earned. To rely on you so heavily for Waterdeep's future, he shrugs aside. But I have no choice. I can only hope for the best and wish you well. This well will lead you down into the Undermountain. Once you've talked to White Thester and stocked up on equipment, I can help you up and down. I suspect you'll have many questions first, however. I'll be going now. You'd be smart to stock on equipment before you go down there, Sword. There's a couple of stores out in the city still up and running. Just tell Greyband that it's okay for you to leave the inn. And make sure you speak to White Thester. Her inventory of healing magic comes in handy in Undermountain. She's even got magic to raise the dead, if you need it. Of course, by then it's usually too late. I'll be here if you need me. I've got to make sure we get some more guards set up around this well to prevent another attack. Just speak to me again when you're ready to enter Undermountain, and I'll lower you down in the well myself. Good luck, Sword. We're all counting on you now. Right. Remains. Ale. No, thank you. 1 gold. Right.
A fair evening to you.
This elegantly dressed, well-manicured, beautiful woman smiles at you.
It is good to finally meet you in person. My name is White Thesta. I'm a priestess, so if you need healing or any temple supplies, I'm here to help.
You know who I am?
Everyone knows you, at least by reputation. Durnan told me you would be here when he asked me to come and lend my healing services to this mission.
I have to tell you that treating your wounds would be a great pleasure. But pleasures must be denied in such trying times. What kind of god do you follow? A priestess of sin, goddess of beauty. A goddess's first desire is to find beauty and make it hers. I, as a follower, must do the same. But I suppose that's not why I'm here. Durnan called upon my temple for help, so I came. He seemed to think I might have items that would aid you on your quest. Let me see what items you have. First, I have something for you, a gift from my temple to aid those defending Waterdeep. I was saving it until Durnan had organised this expedition into Undermountain, but it looks like you're the only one left. What is it? A Rod of Resurrection, an item of such power it can actually raise the dead. Based on all the rumours around Undermountain, you're going to need it. Those 4 eager souls who charged out on ahead likely have need of its power, so don't be afraid to use it on them if you stumble across their bodies. The rod has several charges. If I come across their bodies, I'll be sure to try and help them. If you find the remains of one of those brave adventurers and restore them to life, they may be willing to help you in your quest. I doubt you'll find many others who will accompany you through Undermountain. Do you have anything else I could use? Now let me show you the rest of my items. Normally I'd ask a large donation for each of them, but since you're trying to save the city, I'll only need enough to cover their base cost. Right. You stay. Sell. You have robes. Robes? No, I can't use those. Monk's robes, I'm guessing. Cloak of Fortification +1. Yep, we'll be buying that. Oops, I don't think I wanted to sell that. Oh, it's a book about me. Shadows of Underdark. Alright, I want to keep that. I want to keep that for when I find Tommy. So keep that. So what potions do you have? Cure crit, right? Okay. And we'll solve that. Do you have a staff? Dire Mace, Quartz Staff +2. Whip. Buy the +2 Quartz Staff. A wizard should always have a staff. Right. Okay. Oops. Still wanted that open, didn't I? No, I don't want antidote. What am I doing? Okay, go there. Don't think you've got anything else I really want. Or maybe the Potion of Bless. We've got Afflict. Can't use Remove Disease. By Lesser Restoration. In favour, Tropic Shield, neutralise poison, restoration, raise dead. No, that'll be fine for now. Oh. Okay, let's head out to the city and do some shopping. This huge one-handed half-orc stares at you with a grimace, trying to decide if he recognises you or not. You know allowed out, they'll be bad on the street. I'm allowed to leave. His eyes narrowed and thought, you don't remember Bob say you go out. I'm sorry, Durnan said you'd let me out. Half-orc's mind slowly churns over this information and his face brightens in recognition. Soren, yeah, boss say it's okay for you to go out. We remember now. Be careful if you go out. There'll be bad stuff on the streets. Many streets close, shops close, and sometimes looters. Unlocks the door, then slips the key back inside his shirt. He gives you a big toothy grin and waves goodbye. Right. A nervous guard comes running up to you. How fares everyone inside? We were attacked by creatures from the Underdark. I know Tamsil warned us there had been attacks all over the side of the city. Although we have been resisting them, there are still many of the enemy about. All roads leading out of this district are sealed and businesses here about to close. You might be better off staying inside so you can clear the streets, my lord. Don't you recognise me? Oh, I'm sorry. I guess you can handle yourself out here then. Right. Go.
Can you not see the sign? We are closed. Please go away until such time
My
as this
power
war's
is-
ended and or the street ban is lifted. Goodbye.
Perhaps you've heard of me? My goodness, please come in. I'll just unlock the door. There you go. Come right inside. Thank you.
How goes your adventures?
An elegantly dressed mace, busily reading from an ancient crumbled text, he smiles at you as you approach.
The moment I heard your name, I thought to myself, oh, this is simply too good to be true.
Of course, my shop is actually closed right now, but a visit from such a famous adventurer is too good an opportunity to miss. Perhaps I'll write you into one of my plays. Who are you? Oh, how rude of me. I'm the Mage Sobri, the instructor of the magical arts at the University of Waterdeep, sage of Soothsayer's Way, and proprietor of this finest establishment. Or at least, I was an instructor before these collectors burned down my part of the school. What happened during the... what are you talking about? We were one of the first places to be attacked by the giant Durgar. They are savage, brutish monsters. They put the entire school of magic in the University for the torch. It was simply awful. They almost killed me, you know. Guess you were lucky then. Well, I was not actually there at the time, but they did kill a number of my friends. You can imagine how terrible it was for me to go back and see all the devastation. Several of my students died in the laboratory where I taught. We found their bodies dead and mangled around the corpse of a young cockatrice they had helped hatch only a few weeks before. I know it probably sounds strange to you, but the way they protected the creature, well, their mother could have possibly done more. And now that they're dead, I'm sorry for your loss. I've barely been able to sleep since. That was why I created the magical telescope in the hopes that it would help me come to grips with the attack on the university. Feel free to use the telescope whenever you wish to observe the details of the brutish attack. It might help strengthen the resolve against our enemy. But I'm sure you have more important things ahead of you too. Perhaps I might have something you would find useful. I have all sorts of magical items at my disposal and share all the and a share of all the profits go to assist the rebuilding of the university. Would you like to see my wares? Yes, please. Robe of energy. What have we got? Spell immunity magic missile. Bonus concentration 7. That's probably not what I would want. Boots of striding +3. Yes, please. Oh, you got a cloak of fortification +2. +3. Robe of blending, fire resistance, adventurer's robe. +1 soak 5 damage. Resistance, that's it, resistance. Armor bonus +3? I don't really need that. Blending. High 15. Cold res. I think I'll leave that for now. Ooh. Now we're talking. Definitely want that mass haste. Probably want to leave the rest. What have you got here? Stab protection. Intelligence +3. Resistance, protection. Don't need. I need. Summoning, water paralyzation, lightning, sleep, stuff of defense. +2 deflection modifier. This is mage armor, protection from alignment. Staff of power. Marble magic missile red movement. Command. Immunity minor affecting spells. Take that for now. Still need clothes. I'm gonna buy the robe of energy. I could do with a helmet, but you don't seem to sell a belt. Belt of guiding light, immunity, death magic. No, we'll see if I can find myself a belt of giant strength. Tavern, Yawning Portal. I don't think I can get across here, can I? Oh. Oh, okay. Move? Jeez. Okay.
Blood and glory!
Potion. Okay, was not expecting to walk into that.
For glory!
Apparently I aggroed a chicken. Which, oops. Empty Keg Tavern. Ah!
Hello.
Dark van covers this woman's face as she surveys her display of weapons and armour. As you approach her, she cocks her head to the side and arches an imperious eyebrow.
It is good to see a prosperous customer in the store again. How can Argali Siruth be of assistance today?
What do you sell here? Argali Siruth is a great merchant. She has generously agreed to keep her shop open and make her arms and armour available for purchase despite all dangers. It is a sad day when the streets are closed and the people are too scared to come to buy Argali's magnificent goods. Would you be interested in seeing Argali's goods? They're high quality. Let me see your inventory. Argali sells only the best. Braces of dexterity, thank you. You don't sell helmets. I know you sell Eyes of Petrification. Use flesh to stone once per day. What helmet? Concentration +1. Watchman's. Bonus listen, search and spot. That'll do for now. I still need a belt. You've only got archers, swordsmen, brawlers. Piercing resist. I hate piercing resist. Don't have any other belts. Okay. You do sell +3 weapons. Right. Come back to that. Natural armor, protection. Okay. Alright, that looks like all I'm going to get. Let's head back to the tavern. I think I'm just about ready to go down. Oh, I didn't speak to
Deacon greets the noble hero!
Furiously writes away in a small tome. The small kobold is not aware of your approach. As he glances up next to you, smiles broadly.
Boss, you comes to big human city. Somehow Deacon just knew you would come.
Aren't you supposed to be dead? Deacon dead? The kobold scratches his head confused. No, Deacon not be dead. Boss really think Deacon be dead all this time? I seem to recall you writing a book. Ooh, you gets book. Deacon's so very pleased. Did you read it, boss? Did you likes it? It's about my first adventure. What's not to like? You likes it? Deacon's so happy. Good news be that Deacon work on new book now. See, Deacon not got title for it yet. However, I'm sure it will be suitably epic. Deacon. Maybe that why Deacon come to Waterdeep. That'd be call for heroes, and Deacon wants to be hero like Boss was. I make for good book. Deacon thinking. See, he came here expecting to go into Undermountain. Yes, I should go. He takes out a small lute and begins strumming it experimentally. Deacon learns to play songs. Lately, a little. Maybe Deacon practice here. Keeps people calm. Maybe. Okay. Right. Let's rest, because I've kind of overrun the episode. Let's get that out of the way, get me ghoul and me and spot back up, and obviously heal, and get spells back because I'm quite low. Right, spot, ghoul. And we'll call it an episode here. So, as always, I want to thank you all for watching. You know how YouTube works.